We have another update for the SafeMoon blockchain, and this is actually a thread posted on the official SafeMoon Twitter account, as opposed to what we've seen previously, which was just a simple single post, and that was it. So let's go ahead and dive into it and see what they have to say. They post on their account, exciting update, SafeMoon family. We've hit a key milestone in the SafeMoon blockchain development, the integration of the SafeMoon orbital shield, also known as SOS. We understand these updates can be quite technical, so to provide a touch more clarity, here's a short breakdown. Let's start with what they have in their little graphic here. They show activity highlight, SOS P2P node functionality validation is done. Testing is in progress. Tokenomics model is under review. Setup for AWS development environment is ongoing. Work is underway for the development of our Blockchain Explorer tool. We're working on the MVP documentation for phase 1. Stay tuned for more updates. These updates are a mix of past and recent activities. No timelines are stated or implied. So, now moving down the thread of them explaining this in more detail. For starters, a major achievement. We've completed P2P node SOS integration, yielding positive initial test results. Why this matters? P2P nodes construct a reliable network. They're pivotal for secure transactions, enhancing the robustness and seamless function of our blockchain. We've achieved the validation milestone, reinforcing our commitment to protect user data and enhance the integrity of our network. A dependable network increases user trust, and we're on track to provide that. We're not stopping there. The testing of the validated nodes continues to ensure their reliability and effectiveness, all part of our plan to provide a resilient and secure network. Shifting our focus to the SafeMoon blockchain's integration into our ecosystem, we're dedicated to facilitating its smooth incorporation into our framework. The objective? Strengthening our ecosystem's tokenomics, achieving easy access on all platforms. We're also now expanding the Amazon Web Services, or AWS, development environment we use. This stage is important for establishing a secure architecture that will support scalability as we grow and enhance our platform. Simultaneously, we're developing a simple-to-understand block explorer. Much like tools such as BSC Scan, this feature will enable real-time monitoring and analysis of blockchain activities, enhancing transparency and user trust. We remain motivated by the support of you, our SafeMoon family, and by our vision for what we envision this work will achieve. As we push the boundaries of blockchain technology, we remain committed to elevating standards and forging the path for the Web3 movement for everyone. And they put the end there, the trademark logo icon. Interesting. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Would love to hear your opinions, your points of view on this down in the comments below. As far as for myself, I appreciate that they elaborated more details as a thread here. Helping to communicate these things for your community is really important. And they have a lot of people that work at their company. Some people, maybe they don't consider that a lot. But there's multiple people that work there. They have the opportunity to be able to go into these kinds of details. Really not that big of a deal. And I think it really goes a long way on its impact and its impression for the community. So me personally, I'm happy that they elaborated. I'm happy that they took the time. It shows that they were thoughtful, they were considerate. And as far as for the updates themselves, they sound like good updates. One thing I am wondering though is creating the BSC scan sort of equivalent for this. It's nice, don't get me wrong. And yes, people want to be able to properly track these things. But how much is that setting back the project from launching? If it's setting it back at all. A lot of times you'll have developers that have their own independent projects. So to assume that you can't have one developer or more that are working on the blockchain elements while another is working on this sort of BSC scan type website, I don't think that's fair. It's unrealistic, right? Like typically with these kinds of projects, people are assigned specific project roles. Could be the case. We might still see the same people try to finish up one end and then start working on another. But I don't know how much it'll set things back. And I also don't know how the general community would feel if the blockchain was to say go live and you didn't have that tracking type website to see what was actually happening on that blockchain. A lot of people would probably look at it with some suspicion, questioning what's actually legitimate or what's not. But I'd love to know your guys' thoughts on this. Tell us your opinions down in the comments below. I have one more video planned for today. I did one other video earlier today, and I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Victor Vegas, SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. Also, thank you to my YouTube members for your support. I hope you guys have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you in the next episode.